I keep hearing Samantha, 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 Samantha. I'm in the middle of doing something. I'm like, who the fuck is calling my name? And I keep hearing it, and I'm like, nope, I'm ignoring, I'm ignoring. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to know who's calling out my name right now. So I decided to take my little deck and to see who was calling out my name. And the cards that came out says a karmic family. A karmic family of spiritual occultists that are a part of a gang, society, club, hitman, attackers. Put this in the pyramid going down. So it's 3, 2, 1, right? I asked who was calling out my name. It says a karmic family of spiritual occultists that are part of a gang, society, organization, or mob. Karmic family, spiritual occultists, gang, society, club, mob, right? So then I was like, okay, who? What else? So it says this is a karmic family of spiritual occultists, a part of a society, a gang organization that are a bunch of scammers, con artists, thieves. They're my hitman attackers. And I said, who exactly is calling out in this gang, in this karmic family? And it came out a sister. Now, this is my sister. I have two sisters. I have one sister from my mother's side, and I have another sister from my father's side. But supposedly, she has passed away. To my recollection, to my knowledge, she's supposed to be passed away. Now, what's crazy is I literally just finished watching a reading, and it mentioned something about a sister. So, a sister energy is being haunted. Because ashes to ashes, dust to dust, disintegration. They need to make peace with this perfection. That they got themselves entrapment. These scammers. That if they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stress. To the judicial system. They've been backed into a corner. Trying to swap my soul, being a soul swapper. Fights is happening. They being humble. This present moment, presently, I'm unbothered because what they're doing is not working. This is all over some type of karmic man, or this is a karmic man. That's a weirdo. I'm running laps around these karmics. They're part of a coven. And they stuck in a ritual, a rut for being a spiritual slut. They being devoured. This could be a racist karmic family. They losing grip of reality. Upstairs neighbors. Well. Confession. Wanted to be the one. They in the shadows. Every time they do a ritual, it rains, moon cycle cleanse. The devil is sick for being a prick playing dumbass tricks. And they're getting fired. Because this was a journey to Nowhereville. With these meetings they were holding. There's pride and prejudice, negative assumptions. Now they're out here trying to make negotiations. Because the tables have turned. They collaborated with others. And there's files on these people. There's undivine masculine and feminine energy. They don't got no more cards to play and they're out of moves. They could have been summoning something with sex magic. Summon in the reverse, blow up sex magic. To sabotage me. Manipulative, the informant plan failed. They were in childhood energy. Death becomes them. This was a bad investment. They losing their sight. Is what I don't see, what you don't see. Spiritual suicide. Trying to bind me to their karma is going to cause them a tragic ending. Yeah, they got tangled up in the situation. November. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Street fight. I'm protected. Wild card unknown. Lost but not forgotten. Their prayers are falling on deaf ears. They have shortened their life on earth and they're unable to escape this karma. A sister not related to me that wanted to join the hate crowd. No mercy. Bit the hand that fed them. They were part of organization. Confirmation. Someone's travel plan have been impacted. And a storm is coming. They're about to be taking out their misery for being stubborn and being in childlike behavior. So confirmation on the sister. This is not my sister. This is a sister not related. This is somebody's sister that's not related to me. And the upstairs neighbors came out. Confirmation with the sirens. Hey, hey, hey. I don't do free readings. If you would like a reading, you can look at my description. But there's no free readings on this channel. So collective, somebody's sister, the upstairs neighbor came out. A karmic family, organization, what has been confirmed. I'm going to take out all the confirmation cards that came out with these cards. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Coven goes with this gang, society, club, organization. Karmic man could be part of this karmic family, or could be the hitman attacker, or the scammer, con artist, thief, or the motherfucking hitman. Well, they're all the same. They're all the same. We got spiritual occultists, so this is the confirmation that they're out here doing spell work. Confirmation with organization. So this is a coven organization. This is a coven confirmation. 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 I love it. I'm in a good mood today, collective. Look. Sister, but sister not related. So this is a sister that's not related to me. This is not my sister. What else? I could have swore scammers came out. Well, we got upstairs neighbor, karmic man, upstairs neighbor, scammers. Bam. So confirmation with scammers, con artist, thief. Yeah. The karmic man, upstairs neighbor. Every time they do, look at, I'm telling you. The upstairs neighbor is an informant to the sister energy. Connected to this karmic family of racists that are part of a coven organization. They're scammers, they're con artists, they're thieves, they're hitman attackers. Stop calling my name. Stop, get my name out your mouth, and you won't be exposed. I already said this earlier. You want some attention, but all you're going to do is get exposed. I literally said this. You want to play in my energy, you're going to get exposed. And this was literally the upstairs neighbors and his people that I was talking to. Because the motherfucker want to come up the stairs, blast music, then go upstairs, whatever the fuck they doing upstairs, lollygag for a fucking few minutes, then come downstairs, stop on my floor, and then blast the music again. Motherfuckers desperate for attention, need to be relevant, and then when they ass get exposed, they get mad, and then they want to send me spell work because they're getting exposed for playing in my fucking energy. I just had to only laugh because they stupid. People come together. Yeah, stupid people come together. I'm surrounded by a fucking bunch of circus clowns. And I'm very unbothered. Like I said, I was laughing hysterically. Hysterically. And after I stopped laughing, I hear my name. Samantha, 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 Samantha. You want to suck my chocha or something? I don't know. Motherfuckers must want to suck the fart out my ass and eat the shit that comes out of it. I guess. I don't know. At this point, I really believe that you're willing to suck the fart and shit out my ass. That's how desperate you are. I truly believe, I really believe that they are desperate to suck the shit farts out my ass. I believe that. I really do. Look, they related family. Intuitive, cyclic, clairvoyant people who are related family. They related. The upstairs neighbor is related to this sister. That's their sister. A person of authority. That's an enemy. They could be working with an ex-boyfriend. A secret admirer. A karmic friend. That's a karmic female. They're all mutual acquaintances. So the main people on this reading that were calling out my name is the upstairs neighbors who I was literally, that's who the fuck I was laughing at a little while ago. And now we got this sister energy, which is not my sister. Because when it comes out not related, this is not related to the person that's reading the energy, which is me right now. I literally just watched a reading about a sister energy. And if this has anything to do with my sister, like I said, I have one alive and the other one that is supposedly passed away. Sister, mother's side, I know my sister on my mother's side. I don't know her, but I grew up with her. And sister, father's side, I don't know her. I ain't never met her in my life. And it says the informant plan failed. Upstairs neighbor. The upstairs neighbors were the informants. The karmic man, they're a bunch of scammers. That every time they do a spell, it rains. And they are part of this coven organization with this sister energy. Or could be a coven organization of sisters. This could be like, what's that freaking society of the women? Like the Mason women? I keep forgetting what the fuck is their name. Whatever, like the Masons, but the women society. It could be an organization of sisters. Feminine energy. My upstairs neighbor is gay. He on the feminine side. Yeah, literally, the sister lands on gang, society, mob, or organization. A karmic family of scammers, con artists, and thieves, a spiritual occultist hitman, and a gang society organization sister. Coven organization sister. A scammer. An organization of scammers. A coven organization of scammers that do spell work. And the upstairs neighbors is connected to them. They are the informants. They're the ones that are spying on me. Doing all this shit for this person, for this female energy. I told you, don't come in my energy, you're going to get exposed. I literally, somebody must have been mad that I was laughing at them and was talking mad shit about me, was talking shit, because they in their feelings. That's somebody was mad and decided to want to sit there and try to curse my name. He was trying to curse my name. You can't curse my name, bitch. You cannot do it. I keep telling you, you don't want to get exposed. Get out of my energy. But motherfuckers want to keep, they need attention. They need attention. They need to do things. They need to create a public display of themselves. They need to embarrass themselves for attention. They need to make some type of noise, something. They need attention. So if you want attention, I'm going to give it to you, but it ain't going to be the attention you want. I'm going to make you feel stupid. I'm going to make you mad because what you're trying to do ain't working. And then I'm going to get on my channel and then I'm going to expose your stupid bitch ass for the bitch ass that you are. So this is just confirmation that my upstairs neighbors was fucking with me, trying to disturb my peace because it's too quiet in my house. And look what happens. They get fucking exposed. They get exposed. They literally come on the table. And literally the sister energy from a reading that I just fucking watched before coming out on the table. Now I'm gonna go share the video in my community. Because there's no such thing as coincidence. I just finished watching a reading about a sister energy, and I blasted that shit. So everybody that was listening, they heard it. A lot of people heard the reading because I blasted it. Everybody heard me laughing. And everybody hears me doing this reading. And if they go on my channel, they're going to see the cards on the table. So, would you like to keep messing around in my energy and thinking that you blocking something? You think you're blocking something. You're not blocking nothing. You think you're hiding. You think you can hide. You can't hide. If you want to continue to get embarrassed, be my fucking guest, because I'm here for it. I love making y'all feel stupid. You know that, right? I will roast your ass. Roasting session up in here, baby. You know it. Stop fucking with me. Because all y'all going to do is be mad. And then you're going to get more mad and you're going to throw more spell work. And the more spell work you throw ain't going to work. It's going to keep backfiring and backfiring and backfiring. And y'all going to keep getting more mad and more mad and more mad. Because nothing that you do is working. Nothing that you do is working. It literally came out. We're not working. November. Spiritual suicide. Trying to bite me to their karma. They're going to have tragic endings because this is a bad investment. They losing their sight. Death becomes them. They collaborated with others and the tables have turned on them and they all losing the grip of reality because they don't got no more fucking cards to play, no more moves. And files keep piling up on these heathens that keep summoning something using sex magic because they're undivine, trying to sabotage me, being manipulative. In childhood energy, they racist. They getting fired because they were on a journey to Nowhereville because I am protected. They're entrapment. They're entrapping themselves and they're defeating themselves. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, distinguished. They're about to be taken out. And if they do not confess, they're going to be stressed. If they don't confess to the judicial system, something else is going to be happening to them. Soul swapper in the reverse. Confession. You got to confess, stupid. The devil is sick for playing tricks with these meetings. Pride and prejudice. Like I said, they racist. They are here trying to make a negotiation, but they need to make peace that they will not be able to negotiate. Because if we're talking about my upstairs neighbors, I may not be able to prove spell work, but I could damn sure prove harassment. And 7 years of harassment. So if you think, oh, she can't prove spell work. Fuck a spell work. I keep telling you, fuck spell work. I don't need to prove spell work. I have enough proof of you have been harassing me for 7 years. That's all I need. I don't need proof of harassment, but I can have proof of, I don't need proof of black magic, but I still have proof of your weird shit. I have the fucking pictures of my ceiling being wet with that demonic figure. I have the new fucking wet floors, the wet ceiling marks. So I still can prove that you're doing something weird upstairs with water. And you keep using water. You pouring water in my walls. You pouring liquid on my windows. So I still have proof that you're doing something weird with liquid. Confirmation with the sirens. Are you paying attention to the signs? Because whatever you're doing is not working. They being haunted. They being devoured in the shadows. These weirdos. I'm running laps around these karmic energies because they stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, doing spell work over and over and over again because they wanted to be the one. Now they don't know what the fuck is going to happen to them. Lost but not forgotten. They was trying to get people to forget about me. Now they out here trying to pray, but God ain't listening to them because they karmic. And they have shortened their life on earth. They've been backed into a corner, unable to escape this karma because they wanted to join the hate crowd, and God was about to have no mercy on this bitch. Because you bit the hand that fed them. You bit God's hand. He was feeding your ass, and you kept biting it after he kept giving you chances over and over and over. Now you're about to be taking out your misery. You out here trying to escape. Travel plans have been impacted. A storm is coming for this person. Like I said, sonic boom. They being humbled because they fucking stubborn. Fights is happening for them being like a child. And this is happening now, presently. That's all she wrote, folks. Cat got someone by the tongue and by their balls. And they need to grow up. Somebody is being traced to them, or somebody could be named Tracy. This sister, her name could be Tracy, or it's being traced to them. You reap what you sow for trying to close on my roads and block my path using alchemy. This person has a speech impediment. They slur and they mumble. They were out here doing blood magic, and they live in my vicinity. They live around me, and they're not related to you. They're not related to me. They was trying to keep me trapped up in a tower like Rapunzel. These people who are ungodly. Endings is happening for these people because the devil is sick for trying to be slick, being a trick prick. Measures are being taken. Now somebody got remorse. These birds of a feather that flock together. Whatever they did was unforgettable. With the next door neighbor, graveyard magic. It could be their next door neighbor. The actions taken against them will have them in great regret for them being disloyal, being a bunch of peeping toms, being jealous and envious, and a lot of sexual abuse. Wow, in the home community, this person sweats a lot when they're nervous. They was given a lot of unwanted opinions. These monsters with a karmic woman. Look, they call federal law. They got, hydromancy. Motherfucker, I'm done. Hydromancy. This is about my upstairs neighbors. Hydromancy is water magic. They're water witches. They use water. They got no goals. They broke all types of laws, which is false advertisement and scheming. A fake death. Somebody faked their death. Or they were trying to fake a death on me. Policy insurance. Look, they were running too many lies to see their downfall. That I've been upgraded. And they lost all their power. This dark worker that's in the reverse, that's money hungry. Uncle Tom energy. The one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they sick. For being in this cocky energy. This abuser was doing jar spells. They remote viewing me. Hey, they remote viewing me. Nature magic in the reverse. They overstep their boundaries and it's over. Spiritual organ harvesting in the reverse. Official business in the reverse. Troublemakers. They're having sleepless nights and restless days. Yeah, they're getting blindsided. I'm done. They curse their contract. Energy distortion. They curse their contract. This Brady Bunch gang and combined family. They locked up behind bars. They're going to get locked up behind bars. I'm not plucking no more because now my freaking deck is getting fucked up and I don't even have a lot of... I think I plucked like half the deck already with this. Yep, half of that deck has been already plucked. Nope, not even. The rest is over here. I'm bugging. But I'm not going to pluck no more. So basically, whatever I was talking about before I got on this live, that everybody heard me, and I'm literally, I want to make sure I talk loud because motherfuckers heard me talking shit to whoever was doing the music in the hallway. They heard me talking shit. They heard me laughing, and they hear me doing this reading. You bitch ass. Why you keep fucking with my energy? Why you keep coming in my energy? Why you keep thinking that you got it like that? That you could do what you want to do and then you're going to get away with it. You're not going to get away with it, bitch. You're going to go to jail, and if you don't go to jail, you're going to pass away, you fucking stupid hoe. I don't understand what the fuck you think. You think you intimidated me, bitch. You the one that's intimidated. You don't put no fear in me. You scared of me, hoe. So let's stop playing these games already. Because I'm very unimpressed. Y'all a bunch of clowns. And I'm going to remind you how clownish you are. And I'm going to remind you and everybody how clown you all are. Anybody who's participating. So you want to keep up the bullshit, by all means, let's do this. Come on, bitch. I got no problem yelling for a few seconds to expose you. And then go right back and be calm, cool, collected, and laugh and mind my business. Because that's how I roll. I can stoop to your level a little bit. Send your energy right back to you. Because you're mad. Ooh, you're mad. Be mad. Stay mad. A bitch like me don't care. That's why I'm laughing at y'all. Y'all joke. A joke. Losers that are losing and you're mad in your feelings. Nobody cares. I don't care. Nobody cares. You want attention, you got it. You just keep getting embarrassed, though. You keep getting exposed, though. Is that the attention that you want? To keep getting exposed and embarrassed? Collective. These people around me are fucking... Oh my goodness. They mad. You know why they mad? Because I woke up blasting music, praising God. Amen, amen, amen. You know why? Because I'm glad to be alive. I'm grateful for life. That's why. I may not be where I want to be, but I damn sure still got life in me to get to it. I'm still healthy enough to get to do it. So I'm going to. And they mad. Because they not trying to blind me. You can't blind me. You cursing your contract, bitch. Trying to blind my ass. Look, past. Somebody from my past. This sister energy could be from my past. The upstairs neighbors are connected to people from my past. In the home community. My upstairs neighbors is connected to the neighbor that lived in the 3rd floor in my old community. Because he literally told me they scheming. The guy literally told me that he knew my upstairs neighbors. He used to sell drugs to him. And the drugs that he uses is some shit. It ain't no fucking regular schmegular shit. Confirmation with the sirens. But we're not gonna keep spilling the tea on this stupid energy because we already know who they are. Upstairs neighbor. What up, Papi? You want to keep getting exposed, Papi? Papi? You want to? You know I love exposing your stupid ass. You know I love to make you mad. You know I love fucking with you. I love fucking with this bitch upstairs because he be getting mad. He's like a child. He stomps. He gets mad. Temper tantrum like a little baby. Like a baby. A little baby. Trying to pretend like he's nice to everybody. Convincing my next door neighbor to get a camera because in reality, it's a spy on me. Right? Everybody that got a Ring door cam, I know they involved. Because it says trying to monitor my movements. Every floor, there's a camera. You got the camera on the 1st floor that's going to see everybody that walks in. Then the camera, two downstairs neighbors that got Ring door cam so they can see. And then my next door neighbor now got a camera. Then the upstairs door got a camera. And now everybody on the floor, I think there's each person on every floor now that they might have a Ring door cam bill. I'm about to get a camera, but you ain't gonna fucking see my camera. I ain't that stupid to show you the camera I got on my door. Why would I do that? I don't want you to know that you're being recorded. The whole point is you trying to set me up and you talking shit. We're going to catch you. So if they could come for me if they want to. Hey Sam, I'm pretty sure they have you on remote neutral monitoring like me. That's how they are able to follow you from room to room. They could follow me from room to room. They follow me from room to room because they hear me. They hear me walking. My apartment in my building, the walls is very thin. So if I walk, they can hear me walking. So and what the hell is that? What's remote neutral monitoring? Monitoring. Give me a little bit more explanation on what that is. Neutral monitoring, remote neutral monitoring, neural monitoring, remote neural monitoring. What is that? I'm about to look that shit up. Where's my other phone? Remote neural monitoring. Let's see what that is. You learn something new every day. Thank you. Remote neural monitoring. All right, the term remote neural monitoring, I can't even say that word. It says, it often discussed online, but is important to clarify. Okay. Scientific reality. There is no verified scientific or technology evidence that remote neural monitoring exists in a way often described online, such as reading or transmitting people's thoughts remotely through radio waves, satellite or secret technologies. Brain activity can only be measured with direct contact using sensors or imaging machines like EEG, electrons, whatever that fucking called. These require physical proximity. That's why they was playing the music. Hold on. Now I need to sit down. No, let's transfer this. Let me get my chair. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's why the whole music. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's rewind. Let's go back. Let's get my chair. I need to get comfortable. And now I'm getting excited. This is interesting. I like learning about what they're trying to do. I like this. This is good. Let's read this. All right, let's rewind. It says, let's do this again. Okay. It says, scientific reality. There is no verified scientific or technological evidence that remote neural monitoring exists in a way it often describes online, such as reading or transmitting people thoughts remotely through radio waves, satellite or secret technologies. Radio waves. So somebody basically walked by my floor and decided to send some type of EEG transmission to try to tap into my crown chakra. And after they play the music, I hear somebody calling out my name, Samantha. It says these require physical proximity and special medical equipment. They cannot operate wirelessly over long distance. It says it cannot operate wirelessly over long distance. The motherfucker had to stop on my floor, blast the music, so they can emit a EEG transmission to my crown chakra, to my brain. You see how you're getting exposed? Thank you so much, Sirius. Thank you very much. Thank you, because now they're going to get exposed. So now you keep getting exposed. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much. So you're getting even more busted because now you're trying to use frequency through music by passing my floor, and now you're getting exposed for what you just did. You can't come to me physically, so you have to stop on my floor and blast music to transmute or transmit your frequency. It says there are legitimate technologies. Hold on, let me finish reading. It says where the idea comes from, the concept of RNM seems to have originated from misinterpretation of neuroscience research and speculative of conspiracy claims about mind reading technology. So they were trying to read my mind. You cannot read my mind, you stupid fuck. I keep trying to tell you, I wear a crystal on my head. Why don't you fucking listen? This is why you cannot tap in. You cannot attack my crown. You cannot get in. You cannot mention anybody. I'm trying to tell you, my crown is protected. I literally have a crystal on my head. I'm not going to tell you what kind of crystal, but I have a crystal on my head. I wear every day, all day, in the shower, sleep, shit, shout every day. Outside, inside, it don't come off the top of my head, bitch. Because I know what you're doing. I'm trying to tell you, but you keep trying to try to mind control. That's what you were trying to do. Mind control me. You decided to play your stupid, dumb trap music because the first song was a motherfucking bird music. No offense to the artist, because she's an artist, but it was a Cardi B song. Trap music. Ghetto trap, get. I don't listen to. Trash bag. The trash bags listen to it. The ghetto trash bag music. No offense to the artist. You know what I'm saying? But that's what kind of music it is. Trash bag music. About the streets, about sucking dick, about pussy, the pussy, whose pussy is what, ass, or that's what it's at. Trash bag music. So you thought you were gonna come, you thought you were gonna walk by my fucking floor, play your stupid music, emit some type of transmission, and you were gonna read my mind? Well, if they driving by doing the sirens, all they doing is giving me confirmation to my readings. So if they freaking doing that, then they just confirming my I will get if they doing that with the police cars and sirens when I'm doing my readings, then all they doing that every time they do it, they confirming what I'm saying. So it ain't not working out for them. It's working out for me. Because every time I say something, it confirms what I say. So if they trying to do something with the sirens, then it's not working out for them. It's working on my behalf. Confirmation with the sirens right now. Like I said, it works out for me. Oh shit! Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Oh man, I love it. So let's keep on reading real quick because this is interesting. It says the idea comes from the concept of RNM seems to have originated from misinterpretation of neuroscience research and speculative or conspiracy claims about mind reading technology. It is sometimes linked to discussions about military research, AI, or microwave technology. No credible scientific or governmental source has demonstrated such capability. What is real? There are legitimate technologies that can analyze or influence brain activity, but they are all contact-based. BCI, brain computer interference, used in medical research to help paralyze people, control device with thoughts using electrodes placed or near the scalp. Neurostimulation, TMS, DBS, use magnetic or electrical stimulations for treatment, again done in a clinical setting, not remotely. If you're worried about being monitored, if you feel you are being watched, tracked, or mentally interfered with, that is understandable, distressing. There is no way. This is what I just asked ChatGPT. So anyway, so basically you just basically confirm what you telling me, this neuro what you saying, that neuro thing, and me looking this up basically is what they just finished doing, because there's no coincidences of the synchronicity to everything back to back. They played the music upstairs, going upstairs, they literally stopped in my floor. They go upstairs, knock on the next door upstairs neighbor, then they come downstairs up on my floor, blast the song again. And then when they blast the song again, I said, y'all niggas is irrelevant. Go find something to do. They need attention. And then they leave. And then right after, I start laughing hysterically. My phlegm clears up out of my chest. So I needed to laugh, right? So me laughing I needed that. So I guess somebody wanted to make me mad. I guess they was trying to make me upset or disturb my peace. And instead, I started laughing hysterically, which ended up clearing the phlegm in my chest that I had. So thank you. And then right after me laughing, I hear Samantha, and I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, who's calling me? Somebody's calling me. And they made me get up and fuck the cards to see who was calling me. So just the synchronicity is just radio waves. They use a radio and they use music. Somebody was trying to transmit something to me with some type of music, and they literally gave themselves away if that's what they was doing. So now you're trying to do some technology shit. Nothing that y'all do work. Y'all do the frequency on side. Y'all do everything and it don't work. I don't know why y'all still trying. Y'all know y'all can't fuck me. You can't mess with me. I don't know why you continue to try. Nothing works. You can't mess with my mind. You can't MK Ultra me. You can't mental manipulate me. You can't fucking you can't control my free will. I am in control of myself. I am me. You are not. You have no control. You are not my master. I am the master and key of my reality, bitch. What the fuck don't you get? What the fuck don't you understand? I don't give a fuck if they hear what I say. They could hear and record whatever. They could suck a dick and die. Because I talk out loud. I be like, y'all motherfuckers gonna die. Y'all hear me? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. They don't scare me and they don't intimidate me. Record what the fuck you want. Listen to the fuck you want. Follow me or the fuck you want. You put no fear in me, bitch. Do you understand? I, Samantha, fucking Sergeant, am not afraid of you little dick bitch ass. Or the bitches that down with the little titty bitty committee. Let's be real. Y'all know y'all don't scare me, right? And if this is the reaction that you wanted, it's not what you're getting. You wanted me to go crazy, but I'm being loud and yelling, but I'm making you feel stupid. I'm showing you my power. And I'm showing you that you put no fear in this bitch. So do what you must. Do all that you can in desperation and continue to pull that karma to your ass. And the more you do, the faster you destroy yourself. Baby, yes, you do. Amen. Because no weapon formed against me will fucking prosper. Not one. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. And I don't care. A bitch like me gonna continue to trigger your ass and not give a fuck. Dude, you're driving yourself crazy, thinking you're gonna drive me crazy, and I'm laughing at your ass. And I'm sending that shit right back. Because me yelling is sending that shit right back to you. So, transmute, thank you, right back to your ass, bitch. With fire. That shit is coming back with fire. You fuck around with the wrong person. I don't know why y'all stupid bitches thought that I was some weak individual or mentally weak. I don't know who lied to you. Who lied to you? Who lied to you? Who lied to you? They lied. They lied to you. They lied. I was never a weak bitch when I was young. What makes you think I was going to be a weak bitch as an adult? I mean, come on. And if this is somebody from my past, oh, that person set you up big time. Because anybody from my past know that I don't play that shit. I ain't never played that shit as a child when I was young. We're not even going to say a child. I ain't never played that shit when I was able to walk, talk, and stand up for myself. So what makes you think that you're going to bully me now as a fucking adult? And I'm not going to fucking fight for myself. If I defended myself when I was younger, I'm damn sure at fucking 43 fucking years old, I am going to continue to stand up for myself because my life is not a game. And you are not God. Y'all some cornball. Y'all corny. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all corny. But anyway, I'm going to go back to minding my business on my Sunday and relax to myself with my peace and quiet, because that's what I was, in my peace and quiet. And somebody want to come disturb the peace and quiet that I'm having in my home, because they don't like me at peace. And you continue to show everybody around me that you don't like that I'm at peace. I'm minding my business, and you're trying to mind my business. You're trying to be up in my shit, because you're disturbed and I'm not. You're bothered, I'm not. You're mad, I'm not. You're desperate, I'm not. I already know this. I've been dealing with this for 3 years since I started this. And I've been dealing with this before this. I already know somebody's been trying to stop me. They've been trying to stop me since I've been on Facebook. Before I started doing this tarot reading, I was already established as a self-made person. I was doing freelance. I'm a freelance graphic designer. I'm a drop shipper. I'm a wholesaler. I've been doing this. I'm already talented and gifted before this. This spiritual stuff was just, it's extra. I was already doing something before this, and somebody was already trying to stop me before this, before I even tapped into my spirituality. So I've been dealing with this for a long time. This ain't the first time around. This is just now spiritual people, because I jumped on and tapped into my spirituality that are coming for me. But I've been had haters. My tag name used to be the one they love to hate. Rocking that shit heavy, because I got haters. I know I got haters. Yes, I do. This ain't my first time. This ain't my first rodeo with haters. It really isn't. Not at all. Not at all. How can you get in touch? And my information in below. My information in below and right here. You talking to me right now. This is the most protective way you could get in contact with me, is when I'm going on my lives. Is the way you could get in real contact with me, because then you're gonna get in contact with me right away. So if you hit me up while you're in my live, then you can definitely know that you're speaking to me, because I'll respond back to you saying, yep, I got your message. Do you understand? So people are trying to scam people, and people are trying to scam supporters. The best way to get in contact with me is when I'm on a live reading. This is why I do a lives, and I really don't do upload. Contact me through here, so that when you do contact me through an email or through whatever social media app that you are going to contact me on, I can respond, and you know that it's me. I don't really do chart readings. That's why I don't do, but I can do a regular guidance reading and pick up on your energy. That I haven't really studied yet, the birth chart. I'm going to keep it real with you. But if you're looking for a reading in general, just information about you, your life, what's going on, I can definitely do that for you. But yeah, man, motherfuckers been coming for me way before this YouTube channel. Motherfuckers was trying to shut down all my business pages, and all I kept doing was rebuilding that shit, because I used to sell name brand shit, right? Right before all the name brand shit that they came out, they talk about China made it. I was working with China. I was working with China and the vendors from China. Way before that shit got exposed on the news, and this shit got exposed on the news this year, about how the name brand Louis, Gucci, and all that shit is made in China. Well, your girl was fucking with the people who was actually making them products, and your girl was actually getting the name brand shit, real authentic name brand shit, way before all this shit came out. And motherfuckers was hating trying to say that I was selling fake shit, and it was never fake. So now people feel stupid. I know now people feel stupid because they were trying to run their mouth about me that I was selling fake shit, and I was never selling fake shit. Come to find out, I was selling real shit, and everything got exposed this year. So they was been coming for me for a long time. This is why I say they don't faze me. They don't faze me. They don't break me. They don't make me neither. Motherfuckers thinking that they make a bitch. No, you don't make a bitch. My mother made me bitch, and I made myself through my experiences, through my trials and tribulations. You didn't make me. You didn't make me or break me, bitch. They bugging. Yeah. I'm a talented individual. I'm multifaceted, got many skills. And spirituality is not the only one. So you coming for me, trying to stop my hustle, trying to stop my grind, you're sadly mistaken. A bitch will write a book. Life worth fighting for. Unstoppable dreams, deferred, not defeated. A power of perseverance and pursuing your dream against all the odds. A guide to never giving up. What that says on it? Samantha motherfucking Sargent. Fuck around and find out. I write guidebooks. I write a guidebook on how to not give up. That's what I'll go do. I'll go write a book about gang stalking. And what that says, Samantha Sargent. You doing what to me? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to write about it. I'm going to expose it. We're going to talk about unveiling gang stalking. I'll unveil a gang stalking. Leave me alone. People. What's that they say? You can't come for everybody. Not everybody you could touch. Well, I guess I'm one of those people. Confirmation with the notification that you cannot touch. On that note, my battery is at 6%. So I'm going to end this live. Confirmation when I can't be touched. Sirens. Hey, right at the ending of this video. A beautiful ending to this video. Because all the sirens do is confirm what I'm saying. Collective, again, thank you for listening to me as I expose these stupid clowns that surrounded in my energy. And thank you, Sirius, for providing me with that little useful information, because that little useful information basically tied and connected the dots to what this motherfucker did with the music when they were passing down my floor, trying to send some type of radio waves. And all they did was get exposed. So, yeah, that remote neural monitoring thing, yeah. So thank you, because I did the research online and everything just connects. Them stupid motherfuckers using music. Trying to use music, and they have to stand in front of my door. Or stand not in front of my door, stand on my floor. Because that's as close as they could get. It's standing in the hallway on my floor. That's the closest they could get. Unless they follow me when I'm outside, which is what they do too. But anyway. It is corny, gang stalking. It is fucking corny. Just call them your paparazzis. You got paparazzi around. Because that's what the fuck they are. They're your fans. Your fans. My fans are doing a lot right now. My fans think they can fucking MK Ultra me and mental me. What the fuck? This is supposed to happen for a reason. You were supposed to come and watch my reading. You were supposed to give me that information because I was supposed to connect the dots with what they just finished doing a little while ago. So everything always synchronicities. Everything happens for a reason. People come in your life for a reason, and you learn something new every time. Earth is a school of learning, and you learn something new. And I just learned something new that just connected to dots with this stupid, whoever the fucking dumb fool that just did what the fuck they did. Confirmation with the car honk. It works in my favor. Works in my favor. You have a blessed day. You have a blessed day. I'll be back a little bit later. I'll be back a little bit later. I'm going to let my phone charge. I need to drink some more tea for my throat because, you know, my yelling, sometimes the yelling is necessary because I be sitting here quiet. I don't be getting loud like that, like I used to before. But, you know, sometimes I got to get loud sometimes because motherfuckers be still thinking they playing somebody. Like, you really think I'm not going to know what you're doing? Either way, some way, shape, or form, I'm going to find out what you're doing and how you're doing it and what ways you're doing it. So now you're trying to use some type of frequency or some type of neurotransmitter to try to tap into my crown, to try to control my free will. No. And you get busted again. You get exposed again. You keep getting exposed. No matter what way you try, you keep getting exposed. So how about you stop trying at this point? Give it up. You already lost. And you're going to go out sad. You have already lost. You already lost. You must want to go out real bad and sad. But hey, if you want to go out that way, that's not my problem. That's yours. I'm going to continue to stand my ground. You're going to continue to do your spell work? Then I'm going to continue to stand my ground. And I'm going to continue to expose you. If you don't like it, getting exposed, then get the fuck out of my energy and stop doing what you're doing. But this is a waste of time and a waste of energy and a waste of a message, me telling you to stop, because you're not going to stop. And I'm not going to stop defending myself. And I'm not going to stop exposing you. So I guess we're going to keep going at this until you are finally taken out. Because I'm not going to be the one that's taken out. You are. So I guess it's not going to end until you are ended. And you don't got the energy that I do. That's why you're trying to take it from me. And you can't. So, again, you started a war that you don't have the energy for. Now karma gonna come knocking at your motherfucking door. Oh, had to end it in the rhyming all the time, man. Because you know how I beat. I'm Samantha from the Boogie Down. And it's time for me to leave. Oh, yeah. Let me go. Let me stop playing around because my phone is at 4% now. 3%. Excuse me. Collective, peace out. I'm out of here. I'm done fucking roasting these clowns that's around town. Let me stop with my rhyming because we could do this all the time. And Collective, let me go because I'm just going to make them more mad. me rhyming right now. So they just gonna be mad and more pissed off. They're gonna be more pissed. Collective, peace out. I'll talk to y'all later with a collective reading. And I'm out.